best equipped for this game.
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Konsa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. O'Reilly. Anderson. And it's played forward. Konsa. Deftly away. No way through, so back Kane! England making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Madueke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mexico still without a single shot on target. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Alvaro Fidalgo. That's the throw. Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again. Gordon. Madueke.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their...
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Sanchez. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well measured. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice. Stones. Anderson. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Anderson. Done delicately. Clears it away. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gordon. Now it's Madueke. Out to the right. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice goes short. Kane. Gordon. O'Reilly. Shot, surely! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yehi. O'Reilly. Rice. Yehi. Referee's had a look. His whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the...
We may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mexico can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Sanchez. Mexico do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pinged towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvaro Fidalgo. Consa does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. He'll try to keep this alive. Mexico still this single goal behind. Aim forwards. O'Reilly tries to clear. Sanchez. Out towards the flank. Played towards the other side. Played back in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Mexico are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Alvaro Fidalgo. A chance to play it in.
Mexico really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Rice. He's got space. Goes to finish!
Gordon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Álvaro Fidalgo. Konsa. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Álvaro Fidalgo shifted upfield. So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made a scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Punched away. Out to the left it goes. In once more. That has been knocked clear. Sanchez. Oh, that's neat. Here's a corner, good chance. England are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Very nicely done. Mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Sanchez.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effort.